They're going to host the Buffalo Bills. The 1-seed Titans coming off their bye take on the Cincinnati Bengals. That one in Nashville Saturday. And yet Bills at Chiefs Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern on CBS. So we're going to talk about these games all week, of course, but we like to do like a first little nibble. You get the appetizer. You kind of see what's good on the menu as far as these AFC divisional round matchups are concerned. Peter, where's your eye go on the menu?
Saturday night, it's 47-17. The Buffalo Bills look like they're the best team to not only play football this season, but to ever play football in the history of the sport.
Is that right?
But they did to Bill Belichick and just dismantling that Patriots team. And yet we wake up Monday morning and they have a road playoff game this week. They have a road playoff game against the big bad Chiefs, the team that has beaten them in the playoffs last year and then gave them the business last year too. Now look, the Bills have beaten the Chiefs this season, and Josh Allen was better than Mahomes this year. But I'm looking at these two quarterbacks, and to me they are the two faces of the AFC right now. Burrow's coming, I know it. But these two guys, as far as quarterback play, Josh Allen, what he did Saturday night, and then Mahomes, the show that he put on with a 5-touchdown performance on Sunday. I'd say to anyone, if you have plans Saturday, cancel them. Cancel those plans. If you have plans Sunday, cancel those too. And for Sunday night, save some of your energy. Save some of your juice, because this is the best game of the weekend. It's Sunday night. It's the two best quarterbacks right now as we enter this game. And I cannot wait. I think quarterback play is so valued, and you need one to win. And we've got the very best on display. Gosh, was Allen amazing Saturday? And then Mahomes basically with a mic drop performance last night. Like, don't you forget about me. Simple minds.
Hey, baby.
I just can't wait for the quarterback play. I love it. They've got the two huge arms, and they've got two huge teams around them. Love this game, and I'm almost like upset that it's the divisional round and not the championship round. Yet, you take what you get. At least they're facing off. They're both playing great at this point.
Guys, this is almost like the Super Bowl of quarterback matchups. When you talk about arm talent, okay? Aaron Rodgers, don't at me. I'm just talking about specifically arm talent, man. And Peter, you're right, man. What Josh Allen can do, what Patrick Mahomes can do with their arm, how they attack defenses, it's almost impossible to defend them. You almost got to just hope they wake up on the wrong side of the bed, or hope that they just are having a bad day for your defense to kind of beat up on them. But I'm going to go to the other AFC matchup, the Cincinnati Bengals on Saturday. I guess that's Saturday during the day, afternoon, going to the Tennessee Titans. Titans 1 seed. They run the football. Ryan Tannehill does a great job managing the game. He has to limit his turnovers, but you got Big King Henry coming back, okay? Official. He's coming back. I'm concerned. Well, they expect the return of Derrick Henry. I'm concerned with that. When Derrick Henry was playing, he had almost 30 carries a game. Okay, 117 rushing yards. That's all led the National Football League. Well, this team has been hot since he's been out of football. You heard me say that 30 carries per game. He's a volume back. He gets better the more touches he gets. Are the Tennessee Titans going to sacrifice their game plan to just make sure Derrick Henry gets going, or play the type of football that they've been playing over the last month and a half of the regular season? To me, that's where the rubber meets the road. To me, that's where I'm concerned in this game. Ryan Tannehill, 14 interceptions this year or something like that, more than he had in the previous 2 years, but yet they're still winning games. I just want to figure out how they're going to incorporate Derrick Henry. They need him. He's one of the best backs in the league, but I'm not so sure he's going to get 30 carries, and to me, that's going to be the deciding factor in this.
The Bengals offense might incorporate themselves.
That too.
Titans down 14-0. We're not doing Henry left, Henry right. It's crazy to me that one of those teams is going to be in the title game. It's very, very cool. And yet, I'm flipping back. I'm going Bills, Chiefs. I think, Peter, I think you hit it. Sometimes the NCAA tournament will shake out that, like, in the second round, it's like Kentucky Duke. It's like, what are you guys doing? You're supposed to be with Jim Nantz in Final Four. And they're meeting up in the divisional round. And in a way, it feels like the old AFC Super Bowl. If you didn't see this, Saturday night, the Bills played a perfect game on offense. Perfect game. So, meaning no punts, no field goal attempts, no turnovers. Those three things have not been done in more than 70 years of football. It just hasn't happened. The only third down they did not convert was the kneel down at the end of the game. So they absolutely, shock and awe across the entire NFL, were the show. And then again, it's just Sunday night. The Chiefs are like, really? Hold this. I'm going to go show you how this is done. And played an equally shocking, impressive game. Now, Bills fans might say, we did it against a top 5 defense. Yeah. You did it against the Steelers, who have had a lot of lumps that they're taking. And I still think, though, that word is going to be the key, because it's going to be superstars, quarterback, Allen Mahomes. There's going to be 2 or 3 defensive plays made in this game. I just want to know who's going to make them. Is it going to be a safety for the Bills? Unbelievable 2 safeties they have. Is it one of the Chiefs pass rushers out of nowhere? It is going to be whoever is going to make the defensive play to change this game. Please stand up, because there will be one. And when we know, we're going to know when we see it that, oh my God, these 2 quarterbacks are great. But that interception right there in the red zone just sealed the fate of this team. And I wish the game could be at 10 a.m. today. I really do. I wish I could play.
You got to pace yourself. Sunday night.
I don't want to. I don't want to. Never have.
You have to wait
So
till Sunday
late.
night.
Don't want to. Don't want to. Let's
Pace
do it now.
yourself.
I don't want to. Never have.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can't believe we're still in Super Wildcard Weekend. We can't even start thinking about next week, or just barely grazing on it. To your Derrick Henry point, defensive line worried with the Bengals. Love the Bengals. Trey Hendrickson out. Mike Daniels not set to return. I'm hearing not negative things, or not positive news on him. Larry Ogunjobi with the foot. Like Trey Hendrickson's a game breaker. So if they don't have him available, really not a good match. Because you look at the teams that are left. These 2 are talking about a Super Bowl quarterbacks. Burrow's a really good quarterback. Tannehill can be really good. They don't ask him to do much, so he's sort of the odd man out of the 4 teams that are. I don't know. To me, it's Derrick Henry and this D-line. This could not be worse for the Bengals.
Yeah, it's a tough situation to be in, but this team has been battle tested. They've been battling all year. There were games that they won where I'm like, how in the hell they win that game, man? They were clearly outmatched. And I think this Titans team, has taken on the personality of their head coach, Mike Vrabel. He's a tough dude. He's gritty. Now, I'm not talking about the giddy, but he's gritty, tough-nosed, hard-nosed, and this team reflects that, especially that defense.
Yeah.
As long as they have Jeffrey Simmons firing off the football, they're going to have a chance.
Now, I did notice, Peter, and I texted you this, that Kurt Warner picked the Titans to win the Super Bowl. Will you be somehow orchestrating a handshake with Kurt Warner?
Kurt Warner's the only person on our network I've seen take the Titans to actually play in the Super Bowl. Not even win the Super Bowl, just to get to the Super Bowl. Everyone's taking the Chiefs or the Bills. So if you do work at NFL Network, or you're on Twitter, or you're on something, and you have publicly said, I think the Titans are going to go to the Super Bowl, please come out, because I will shake Kurt Warner's hand. I thought that was bold. I texted him about it, and he said, yeah, Derrick Henry's returning. All right, Kurt.
So the least talked about team in the AFC is the Titans, the least talked about team in the NFC is the Buccaneers.
Yep, and they'll probably play in the Super Bowl.
Who won the Super Bowl? Looking like a Titans-Bucks Super Bowl 56. Enjoy Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. All right.